Hello, I am Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Try Thea to the Shattering. So today we still have some crafting to do, but I would also like to start another expedition today, and the expedition is going to visit another island, or hopefully we'll make it. The problem is we still don't have enough combat leather to craft probably like one armor and one weapon, so we'll have to wait until we get that. We will still need, well, quite a lot of combat leather actually. So it's a question if we can make it. I checked the recipes. I think I'll use our pristine leather to make a scroll. If we were not playing on camera, I'd probably just take my time. I wouldn't rush these things, maybe save up enough combat leather for a codex, something like that. But it will take a while to even get the leather for like one armor and the scroll. So I want to speed things up. This is just the Let's Try series. So I'd prefer to speed things up and show you another island, guys. Check what's there, and maybe if we do Let's Play series when the game is released, we can go a little bit slower and like make more of a preparations before we really start exploring. This is more about just showing what's available on the other islands. So let's start playing, and we'll try to go as quickly as possible here so that we get everything that we need and can proceed to that other island, as I said. Okay, one of our children just grew up. And Mark of the Witch. Yeah, this is what we wanted. That's the one that has 8.2 mysticism. That's pretty insane for a child to have over 8 mysticism. So this is a great chance to get a witch. Let's try our luck. So if you want a chance to get a witch, it has to be a female. She has to have high mysticism, and of course then there is the random element that you still may fail even if you have a female with high mysticism. But I think with the numbers that she has, she should succeed. So let's go for it. Begin the trials, and we didn't get the witch. This is so frustrating. What did we get? I don't think I've ever gotten this result. Soul Tether, Spiritual Attack. So, what the heck is this? Good choice. Okay. Here we can read, the child's tracing a grey world strips their flesh away only, leaving only an angry spirit. Still, they return to you. So, did we get a ghost? I didn't know that you could get a ghost. Very wise ghost at that. Or a spirit. Let's see. That's new to me. There. Look how strong this thing is. Can't use armor. Can't use tools. Can't use pets. Look at the mysticism. Damn. But can use weapons and can use jewelry. So there can be like a small shielding from a jewelry, and she can use one-handed weapon and the shield, so basically we can have at least some armor. I was thinking about testing shield, and maybe this will be the reason to just go for it. Okay, can you gather stuff? Yep. Spirits can gather grain. Okay. Let's check how good Spirit can be at crafting and at research. 90. Okay, fine. Let's just stick to gathering. We need someone to gather the grain. So I've never had this outcome. A bit disappointing because I really wanted the witch, but it's nice to see like another outcome of this option. So good to know. And I should probably get some kind of weapon for the Spirit, right? It's gonna slow us down because we have to get, once again, what was the stats? Mysticism, and the other one was Mysticism, Wisdom. Mysticism, Wisdom. The weapons that we have currently are Wisdom and Destiny. Nope. The codex that we have, someone had a codex. Let's just check the crafting. What do we have to work with? If I use the leather and bone, we would get... That's intelligence and mysticism. But it can be used in all types of challenges. So maybe you can just grab this one, and it hits 2 random targets. I kind of like Random Blast. It's unpredictable, but it can do quite a lot of damage. Can we maybe get something better here if you used better materials? Nope, that's not what we want. If I used, let's see, this, that's the same thing. And if I combine it with something else, then bones. If I use these bones, there's no difference there. Leather. Yeah, I think this is the winner. Look at the damage. 2.2. It's not that heavy. And it's pretty fast. The thing is, we just need more and more leather. You know what, let's just start with something we can make very easily. Oh, and one more thing. What was it? One, and what was the second material? Normal leather. I wanted to check the elemental version. That's mysticism. Drain combat attributes from the target and boosting your next attack. But this is a debuff, this is not an attack. And then Fairy Gaze. 1.4 true damage. It can be used in yellow and purple challenges. In this version, summon unliving archers, and it's based on destiny, so that's not what we need. But you can see that it targets 6 enemies. Holy moly! But for now, as I said, we're gonna stick to the basic. I just have to make sure I get 1 armor, 1 weapon from the combat leather. Maybe later we can do some other fancy things. Okay, so that was 1, and the bone. Just gonna make sure that I can't get different outcomes. There is something else. That's the spike secondary. And this is detached spirit. No, we want the spike, I think. Okay, so it was this 108. Should be okay, right? 400, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Okay, someone has to make the thing. You guys. 1, 2, 3. Not our best crafters, but whatever, it will do. Good. Next. What did we get? Nothing interesting again, but we are doing this for the experience. Some gems, and keep going. Oh, what the heck is this? Blood heavy armor, 23 shielding. Yeah, that's not worth it for the weight. A crappy shield, some gold, mushrooms, whatever. Okay, level ups. Melorot will take wisdom, I guess, and this is supposed to be our second hunter. So we want something that's perception based. I guess I'll go for the Hunter's Mark. This poison throwing dagger is just useless for a hunter. Not that the Hunter's Mark is amazing, but I think it's more useful than the poison throwing dagger. Confirm. And keep going. Oh, remove curse. Yep, agree to pay. Pay for 1 curse. And we can do 30 grain. Oh, 30 grain is not enough. Hello. If I add... what the heck? You don't need clay. Let's add 22 clay. Okay, we are overpaying, but I don't really care. Or maybe I'll take the wood back. There. Confirm. Remove mental curse. I didn't even know we had a curse, but now all the curses should be gone. Next. There is the codex, so let's give that to our spirit. Spirit is pretty good when you take it on expedition, because it can't have that much gear, so it will never get even close to its carrying capacity, so it should nicely increase the carrying capacity of the group. It's very strong. It's probably just about as strong as our warrior right now. Let's get rid of this and this and well, not this cat. It's a pretty good one. We can get rid of the crow. We can get rid. Oh, maybe let's keep the dark bow for now. We should get another hunter. We can get rid of the dog, and there was the shield that I don't see right now. There it is. Okay. Do we have enough leather? We do. Let's make another stack, and you guys will return to gathering. Next. Anything important? No, just physical blessings. I don't know this event. Yusuf Forest has undergone dramatic change of some sort. There are rocks sticking out of the ground, abruptly broken trees, holes and gaps, and areas of swamp that were not here before, judging from the plant types. In one of the swamp patches, you notice a half-submerged tree that you identify as a leshy, an ancient guardian of the forest. Huh. Madness, you ask. It all began long ago, likely before your birth, from the looks of your fresh skin. How can we help? Haste indeed, Hausa, please do help. And if you cannot help me, at least chase the fiend who did this in my poor forest. He went that way. Let's pull him out. You should be able to handle this quite easily. There we go. Our spirit got +1 strength. Damn, the thing is gonna be good in those expeditions to increase the carrying capacity. Listen to the tale. I'm not gonna read this. That might be a lot of talking. So if you want to read the story, please pause the video. Follow the direction. You failed to track the culprit. Okay, so probably the group that got this event needs a hunter to be successful. Damn it. But we still get some experience research points. What is this? As you set up camp, a group of elves approach you carefully. Most of the group is carried on stretchers. Ill. Maybe seek shelter at your side? As the path of harmony dictates. Ask them in. Tell the strangers they must camp elsewhere. It is the strongest who will survive. Okay, let's go with harmony. And what did we get? Just a pretty strong blessing. Like, that's a lot. It only lasts 1 turn though. But it's well timed because there is then the spiritual challenge and the temporary blessing will increase our stats during the challenge. I often try to break it with cleansing ritual. Yeah, sure. It shouldn't be that difficult. Or maybe we will have to do this manually. Again, it shouldn't be that bad. I mean, we have people who are pretty good at this. And the second one, look at that. 30, yep. Go, go. For someone without armor, 17 shielding is pretty decent. Let's use... not this. Who has the pads? Anybody here? No. We can't use pads here. Or did we just get the wrong characters? In that case, I don't know. Just use someone. I mean, the damage is not gonna stake here, so we just want to do it so that we have a guaranteed win, and that's pretty much all we care about. Okay, let's get as much damage as possible. And one more person who's gonna soak up. Oh, wait, how about you? Someone who's gonna soak up the damage that's coming from this side, and it should be pretty easy win. You just have to get through those shields here. But you can see it's gonna be 2 shots and we are through. There, so that's gone. This is probably better. I have no idea how the game managed to lose that in the auto-resolve. So, what happened? What did we get? I was hoping you'd get an elf from this, but nope, they're not that grateful. Elven wood, oh, garbage bow. I just didn't know what to do with this garbage bow, so they gave it to us. Some mysticism for Bogdan, and another blessing. That's quite disappointing, the result. We got a loyalty with Woodland Kin, but I'd much rather get an elf. Level up, that's gonna be +2 int, that's a pretty good one. And keep going. I think we need 2 more stacks of leather, then we should have what we need to craft everything. Or maybe we can even start crafting. Let me see. I wanted to start with the armor, I think. We have 45, he needs 46, never mind. And for the scroll, I wanted to use pristine matter and combat leather. And go for the illusion bite. We can give this to one of our Zherkas, or someone with the highest wisdom. And this can be used in both physical and mental challenges. But it's based on wisdom, and it's doing true damage, so this should be a lot. The other option is 1.7 based... No, it's just not... Well, it can be used in all challenges, so it's not bad. 1.8. Yeah, I think this will be fine. Can we already make this one? The other option would be... this. And make the elemental version. You know what, this might be better. That's a pretty damn good armor. There is one thing. The physical version of the armor is capped at 45 physical shielding, but the elemental and legendary versions can go over that. So here medium armor will have 46.7 points of shielding for all types of challenges. So yeah, we're gonna be crafting only elemental armors. They are pretty damn good. 120% increased attributes. That's quite a lot as well. So maybe let's go with this one. Confirm. It's gonna take forever to craft though. So where are crafters? 1, 2, and the last one here. We have to wait for people to gather more leather. And how long is it gonna take? 6? No, 6 isn't that bad. Next. Sure. Destiny for a healer. Not exactly what we need, but every free skill up is something, right? Listen to whispers. Time to leave. Use crafting tools. Should be able to handle this very easily. Locate a path to climb down easily and find yourself in Old Town Square. There are fallen statues of dwarven heroes in ground buildings, all crumbled and broken. You feel a small tremor and know that a big one may follow soon. There are 3 places left intact to explore. Let's just start with the first one. Next time we get this event, we'll go to the second, etc. Some obsidian and granite. There should be, like, maybe a better... wait. Oh, we can, like, be very greedy and try more and just risking that we will end up, like, caved in somewhere. I really want to try the vault. 20 malachite? That's disappointing. And what happened? Just some minor injuries? That's fine. So the best reward actually was the obsidian, that's tier 3 material. Close, more level up, so for the child. This one doesn't have any stats yet. This is what? This is a boy. What do you want to do with him? Let's just give him... Well, with the destiny, we can try to get a demon, maybe. And the healer needs mysticism. I mean mysticism. What am I talking about? Wisdom. Confirm. And keep going. Okay, and actually... Let me check shields. Wood. Wooden bone. Now, let's test shields. We have some scrolls, so we can use shields of hand. So may as well do it, just for the sake of testing. Crafting, new task. Let's get the shield from... what if I used, let's say, elven wood, and the secondary material a bone? 13.8 shielding, and this is a passive, or not passive ability, like skill that you can use during combat and give plus 4.8 shielding to cars that are already deployed on the battlefield. It's kind of heavy. What if I use the dark version? No. If I used pure wood, we can't still make elemental version. What would that be? Shielding for everything. Might be better. A bone. No. I would have to invest another point or use better materials that we currently don't have available. Damn. 6.3. 2.9. So this one was better? No, it's the same thing. Oh, that's rather disappointing. I expected a little bit more. I have very few experience with the shields, so I'm kind of exploring this option myself. That's the same thing again. If I combine wood, it's still the same thing. Now I'm looking at the weight. Probably let's make the lightest one. Whatever, we can make this one. Oh, I was looking at the wrong shield. It's not 6.3 here, it's 13.8. Okay, whatever. Next. Which one do we want here? The first one, and auto resolve. For that we get mysticism. This is a good hit. This is a perfect hit. Good. And what the hell is this? Keep calm and we shall all get what we want tonight. Stay calm and listen to what they have to say. The figure steps into the light for only the briefest moment. He is tall, foreboding, and bestially alluring. You will give us some of your blood, and we will not harm you beyond that. Resist, and we shall devour you whole. He steps back into darkness, and his minions step forward, wearing their fangs. Say that you are no mere traveler, but a servant of Horde's back, so they should step away. Shall we just kill them? Let's kill the vampire even. It's 4 difficulty challenge against just one character. It's gonna be pretty nasty probably. But look at our ghost. 33 shielding. Damn, that thing is nasty. Okay, this is gonna be great. When we are playing only against one card and have skills that can hit multiple enemies, it can hit basically the one character twice every turn, so the random blast should be perfect here. Wow, we have a lot of armor. I mean, a lot of hit points with armor and a lot of damage as well. But the thing is, if I can find our ghosts, I mean spirits. If I have the spirit, yep. We can soak up the first hit. It doesn't really matter when I play the spirit this time. Or not the spirit, I should say Wraith and the spirit here. That's 27, so it can even survive the first hit. But here it doesn't matter that I played so early because we know where we want the card to be. Now we can play our spirit again, and I'm hoping they're gonna play another copy of the card, not just keep buffing up this one or debuffing our cards. Who has the last move? They do. So who has some nice shielding? He could use a strong single target attack. This looks like a pretty good strong single target attack. We have three more points. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna do it this way. This is just one copy. Yeah, they don't want to get hit multiple times by that random blast. It's actually like understandable what they're trying to do, but it's not gonna help. It decreased the effectiveness of some of my attacks. But it's not gonna help. Okay. One enchanted bone. Well, that is a tier 4 material, but one. Why is it even there? And just some physical blessing. Okay. Oh, we lost. So what I should have done is probably talk to them or talk to him to get extra loyalty, not to lose loyalty. Okay, good to know. Level up for our spirit. We don't care about int, don't care about perception really, so let's just keep buffing up the strength. And keep going. had this event like 3 times already. So some more topaz. I never tried to like either negotiate or attack them, but it just seems wrong in this event, so I'll let it be. And more level ups. So this is the scavenger. Weakness or hunter's mark. I don't want to take another skill that we really don't need, so I'll just level up skill that we already have. Again, it's not that useful, but can't always get the good stuff. Here, I think that's gonna be strength. Make sure that the healer can use some extra items. And for our child, this one can't be a witch because it's a boy. So it could be a demon. But 2 flying daggers, no matter what's he gonna be, is useless. So just go with brute force. Next. Oh, some bees are coming. Wow, 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 wow. This one could be tough. I may even agree to victory with injuries. Because I know that these bees are nasty. And combined with this guy, this is pretty damn tough fight. So I think I'm actually happy with this. We're just gonna heal up the injuries. How much? 12? That's not too bad. I expected a lot more. I think if I tried manually, I might have actually taken more damage than this. So this is fine. Next. A group of elderly humans approaches you. Invite them. Yeah, this is one of the events where you really want to have Zherka, if I remember correctly. Agree to lose some food. We are gonna lose quite a lot of food here, but I think it's worth the extra stats that we get. And it's on the correct character as well. So I think we can call this worth it. Another level up. So we don't want Hunter's Mark. That's gonna be Inspire level 3. That's not bad. That's quite a decent buff. -3 initiative is a lot. And it can be used in any challenge. That is the armor. So the armor goes to... this is the Zherka that we got first, right? The one with higher numbers. Is there a way how to cycle through groups? There should be a list of groups somewhere, but I don't know where it might be. Supplies, group 1 here. No? No. I want to check this guy. Now, this guy gets the armor. Definitely. Does he have? This one is 135. Yeah, he can handle it. So, break the camp. Go home. Oh, it is too heavy? No way. Okay, I'm just gonna sacrifice the gathering tool. Maybe you can try to get a lighter one. Gathering tool. We could maybe use gems. Gathering tools made out of gems are usually pretty light. 28, yeah, that's perfect. Rituals, increase gathering. Let's go with the first one. Confirm. I'll just get a point every turn. Oh, we'll just run out of food. Like, give Akras food to those old guys. Well, that means he should probably return to the village as well. There, and these three can still stay outside. Next. I'm gonna accept this. Okay, it's nothing. There is the shield, so that's for our spirit. Oh, wait, it's not for our spirit. I decided to go with a codex, not with a scroll. So who else is here as a potential shield user? It's one. Okay, fine. Let's not give it to him. How heavy is the thing? 92. Really? And we're just gonna make one more of these. 1, 2, 3, and might as well do some gathering. Okay, next. Kill the witch. What did we get? Illness, some food, but there should be more. Okay, so with this event, we don't get the pristine matter. It's the other witch event that gives pristine matter. I wanted to know if we always get pristine matter for killing witches, so we don't. Another level up for a child. This one will be the demon, hopefully. So for a demon, we don't care about poison throwing dagger. I'll just go with crafting. It's really not much better, but two bad options here. Next. There we go. This one. What are our options? Bandit, Jerka, or a warrior? We only have one warrior so far, right? Don't need gather, don't need crafter. I think we would fail as a bandit because that's based on wits. And we only have 3 wits. Don't need third Jerka. Okay, let's get the second warrior. There we go. Gonna need some gear for him, but it's not a high priority. And we have winter. Well, experience points gained from events doubled for all characters. So during winter, you really want to set up these camps around the village to maximize the experience points gained. But it's too heavy again. It doesn't weigh anything. Actually, this one might be better for a child. 9.6, 10.7, yep. And you can get a pet. We are again trying to get the demon. I don't think we're gonna succeed the first time because the event is pretty random. You can get like three different outcomes when you are trying to get the demon. So we're gonna have to try multiple times, I think. Okay, what was it that I wanted? Return home. We just run out of food, run out of everything. So if I wanted to micromanage the experience gained, I would resupply and send people out again. Scout the place, rubble, but instead of resources, you come across a band of scavengers. They haven't spotted you yet. Before they see you, attack. We could go with the first option. I want to see if we maybe can get another character this way. But we'll have to do this manually. 15, 9.2. Yeah. So let's see what you can do against my boss. What's this? That's melee attack. So we want a chump blocker here. It's gonna be only one attack. Could use some kind of an AoE attack because these pets will soak up the damage. Let's go with this. And I will try to find a buff. Come on, there has to be something. -1, that's not good enough. -1. Damn. I thought you may have something better than just -1. Because ideal, of course, would be the spirit went first, killed the boars. But... okay. We're just gonna do it this way. Still should be good enough. Oh, we have one more point. 12. Nope, that's not what we need. 13. I need something faster. I'm not sure that I have something. 15, 16. Let's just use protection. I think we are fine with what we have on board. That's a pretty effective use of pets. It's very good chump blockers, saves up a lot of damage. Okay, so that's our own pet gone. Actually, wait, this attack... I didn't notice there was one copy of the same card. Yeah, that solves our problem. There's still some cards in hand. Good. So we got Mantle Blessing. No. I was hoping that maybe one of them would say, hey, you are a strong group, I would like to join, is it possible? Something like that. But nope, they just give us some clay. That's a bad result. But we at least got research material. Well, that is something. Decent experience. Oh, people. Join. We'll not get enough leather now. Where's the highest skill? Oh, it's enough. Great. I wasn't sure that we can get enough to get leather every turn. One more thing. Research. Make sure that we are working on this. Next. Protection. Brute force. I don't think that we really need the brute force. But I definitely don't want protective ward. Okay, fine. Problem is that during the winter, expeditions are pretty costly. Do we want to explore during the winter? Especially when there is wind now. No. How does it look like with the leather? Um, 60, whatever. When you get more people, it's just impossible to remember who does what and micromanage everything properly. Or it's possible, but it takes so much time, so it's not the ideal when you're playing on camera and want the game to proceed at like a decent pace. Research. One. Two. Wait. Two. Still not enough points. Okay, this is better. And now in 2 turns we should have enough leather for the last craft, actually in 1 turn. You guys can just wait a turn, then we start crafting. There we go. Okay, next. Oh, hey. This one, it's supposed to be the hunter. We can get a bandit, hunter, warrior, and this is the option that can give a demon. The problem is you can also get a scavenger, and then I think there is one more outcome. But this is supposed to be a hunter, so let's go for that. And by the way, bandit is strength based, so I'm actually surprised. Or strength based. It's like not strength based. It's you need to have wits to get this chance, but then the stat that increases the most is strength. So it's like a hybrid warrior basically. It just opens up more options in events as another class. But as I said, this is gonna be a hunter. Should succeed quite easily. There. Close. Let's get some gear. Where are you? Hunter? Here. This is the elemental armor, but it's fine for now. And we have the dark bow. That's why I kept it. This hunter is gonna be staying in the village, so it doesn't need top gear. And now crafting. Do we have enough leather? What is it that we need? We crafted the armor, so now we want the scroll. I was hoping that we get more pristine matter. This would be pretty good. Let's just wait, I think. Maybe I'll even play off camera a little bit if I find the time. Because right now we are in like an awkward spot. I want to start the expedition, but at the same time, winter just started. Seven more. Let me check once again. Can we use the leather as both resources? That would be 24. We have enough for that. And it's intelligence, destiny. This could be what we are looking for. It's not even a huge overkill. Yeah, let's go for this one. Confirm. Okay, so we will get our scroll after all. Next. Could try to attack this dwarf, but it decreases our loyalty with the dwarves, so we can just invite them in and get extra crafting. Monster shield, 9.2 increased shielding. That's kind of bad, but it didn't really cost us that much. Do you have anything to trade? We could try to convince them to trade. Let's actually do it. I've never tried this option because always when I get this event, I wasn't quite strong to try it. And I also don't like that the damage that we take during this will stick. But if we try it, now might be a good opportunity. I don't even know what I'm going to be up against. So there are 3 dwarves. This could be tough. Or maybe not. Holy moly. Perfect victory just from auto-resolve. Yeah, accept. Perhaps sympathize in making judgment, living up on the rock instead of under it has made us wary. Here, have a look at our stock, okay? Please have something good. What? Such a garbage. Come on, I expected just some, like, at least useful things, but it's so difficult to convince them. Yeah, this event definitely could use some improvement. I mean, you won't be able to convince them in the early game to get access to some, like, crazy gear early game, but at this point, when you can get through the difficulty 6 challenge, you should be rewarded. This is not a reward. Well, that was a huge disappointment. Let's go. Line charge. That's a warrior skill. Confirm. How does it look like with the scroll? Still don't have it. There, it's the scroll. Okay, and that goes not to her. The other one. 1.2, 1.6. 20, 34. And then we would be able to use the shield, I think. Or am I wrong? No, I'm wrong. Even with the Ruby Gathering tool, this is still too heavy. Well, this kind of works. So this way we buff up the skills as much as possible. But on the other hand, do we need physical shielding for this guy? We don't. Let me check his combat skills. Now, that skill that allowed him to join physical challenges came from the Codex. Okay, let's change everything back. I think I'm gonna make a cut here. We'll have to figure out who will get the scroll. That will decide who we take on the expedition. But that's gonna be in the next episode. I will prepare the expedition off camera so that we can go immediately. And I'll also adjust all the gathering so that we are as effective as possible. Next time we're gonna check these locations that spawned around us. I'm not sure what this one is, all these chests. And I still want to find out what this one is. And then we head finally west and start exploring this island. Start from the north and maybe try to go around the island. Although even going around is gonna take forever. You can maybe just sail around because the ship is much faster than just walking. And then we go inland. I think that's gonna be the plan. But as I said, it's gonna be in the next episode. For today, we are done. So I hope that you like this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. Now, until then, have a good time. Bye-bye.